What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be working on the Jeep again. I'm having headlight issues. It's got JW speaker headlights which are supposed to be top of the brand, and I'm having issues with them. One's going out, works sometimes it don't. So today we're actually going to dive into it and see what is happening. So stay tuned. Let's roll to the intro. You don't get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. It has been an amazing few days. My subscriber count has went through the roof, and I want to thank each and every one of you who has stopped by and subscribed at the Bad LSX Garage. Thank you. No, I haven't done a wardrobe change, but listen, today we're going to talk about this 2013 Jeep Wrangler, and we're also going to talk about when you buy a used vehicle from a private owner, the problems and the things you may need to check, okay? Now this video that I'm getting ready to show you is a little older, and I haven't had a chance to put it out yet, so this is what I'm going to explain as we're going. This Jeep has the best of everything on it. They put JW speaker headlights in it, they've got Warren winch, etc. The list goes on and on. Great, high dollar parts, $1,000 headlights, that's what they're cost. That's their cost. But it doesn't matter how much they cost if they're not done correctly. If they're not hooked up the right way, it doesn't matter. The right side would work half the time it would, half the time it wouldn't. It'd flash. I mean, here I'm going to look and I'm realizing that I may have to replace a $1,000 set of headlights. Yeah, that sucked. But quickly found out after I started doing some digging that that's not the case at all. And we'll see the video on that. So I know everybody's not vehicle savvy. They don't know ins and outs of everything. I get that, I understand. Maybe you have a friend, maybe you have a mechanic friend. Take it to one of them and let them check it out. If not, and you know what's going on, then I'm probably preaching to the choir here. And I'd say most of you, I am preaching to the choir. But if you buy a used vehicle without a warranty, go over it. Especially if it's got aftermarket parts. Go through them. If it's been lifted, check the suspension out. Make sure everything's tight. Make sure everything's working as it should. Get somebody in the vehicle turning the steering wheel back and forth while you're crawling underneath and looking to make sure everything is moving in sync. You'll know when something's out of place. Same goes with like the headlights, the winch, aftermarket tail lights. The list goes on and on. No, you shouldn't have to tear your vehicle apart, but you'll know if something is wrong. And I myself personally would rather check it now than wait till I'm 1,000 miles away from home and then have to check it because I have. One more thing before we cut to the video. This right here could be a problem. It could be an issue. Now we all know that I went through this Jeep not too long ago. I had a code. The code was the gas cap. It read up on the dash. I've got my code reader, put it up on there, tried to erase it off. It's a Jeep thing, so it could be an evap system, it could be the gas cap, it could be a little sensor, it could be about anything, to be honest. So yeah, it ain't hurt nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. I tried to erase the code, it wouldn't erase, but the Jeep's fine. It's fine. Well, guess what? The battery started having issues, so I changed the battery, and you know what? That code is gone. So I'm about 98% sure that there was a battery issue. There was a ground issue somewhere causing that evap, that gas cap light to trigger and stay on, and it could not be erased out with the code reader. The reason I'm saying this is because it's also guys and gals, because I know I have ladies in here watching as well. It's getting cold outside, and you're getting ready to find out how good your battery is or how bad your battery is really soon. The colder months, for some reason, draws that out, and your battery will leave you stranded. Roll to the video, and let's get started. Maybe, yep, there we go, it's out right now. So, it went out. So obviously, let's get back here and do a little wiggle test. Well, voila. So there's obviously a something not connected in there, but something else that's kind of bothered me, I don't have high beams either, and I should. Well, yeah, there's something seriously going on there. So let's get right off the rip, I was going to take the grill off. Well, I've got everything loose. You've got 3 push pins on each side, 3 on this side, 3 on this side. However, you're supposed to grab the grill and be able to pull out. I cannot. Mr. Warren Winch is in my way, so I can't, and I just don't feel like disassembling all this. So my next plan is to go ahead and try to take this Banks ram air system off to where I can get into this headlight to where I can see what's going on. So let's try to tackle that and see what they did or did not do. First off, a couple of problems I'm already seeing just tearing into it. Taking the air box out, don't know really if there's supposed to be a clamp here, if you would say actually clamps onto that, but there's a huge air leak right there. So this is kind of, ram air system is kind of sort of just not really ram airing. It's not doing what it needs to do. So I don't know, I'm gonna check to see if I can get a clamp. If I can't, then I'm gonna take some kind of tape, gaff tape, whatever, and tape that up and get it an airlock seal. Now, second problem I'm seeing, like I told you, they done some weird stuff. They put high brand stuff in it, but I don't know if they took it to a shop, but somebody obviously just half done everything that they've done to this Jeep. But yeah, they put wire tie nuts on here. Why would you do that? That's something you see in the household industry. That's not something you see on a 2013 Jeep Wrangler that's supposed to be high quality. So I went through and made me a little bit of a notepad here so I know if something gets disconnected, I'll know where to go to. Then I came down here, I removed one of the wire nuts, came over here, and as you can see, got one soldered and ready to go. On that, I've also got a heat shrink, which is down there on the end. I'm gonna pull it up, put it over top of that, as well as I'm gonna also put electrical tape around it. Now that the wire ties are off, everything has been soldered, heat shrinked, electrical taped, and then electrical taped again. So here's the end result. I've got all 3 of them wrapped up in electrical tape like a loom. This, somebody has broke the clip off, so I'm also, in order to keep that from coming off, I'm also going to put electrical tape around that just to make sure that I have a good connection. And I can't get this back on one-handed. So let's see what this is going to do. Let's turn this off. And how about I just set you guys up right here? You guys can let me know. Turn them on. Ready? Are they working? Good, good, good. All right, now let's turn them on high beam. Are they working? Awesome. Great. Good job. Back to low beam. Perfect. Passing. Perfect. Off. Now let's turn them back on. Are they on? Great. That's awesome. I'm glad that actually worked. As if I didn't think it would, really. It's gonna work. It has to work. I mean, you've got wire nuts that belong on electrical things in the house. How's it not gonna work? I feel like I'm talking to you upside down. Come here. So, let's take a look at some other things on here. I'm gonna take a gander and just gander. Yeah, is that a word? Anyway, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see if there's any more issues like this. If they are, I will come back and let you guys know and show you. If not, well, we just might have to conclude this video. But what's the key thing here? What's the takeaway from all of this? When you buy something, regardless if it's got new parts on it, regardless if they're expensive parts, always go through and sort of check. because, I mean, who knows? They might not had the money to be able to afford a decent mechanic, so they got an electrician. I mean, I guess that's a thing, but I don't know. Or maybe somebody told them they was something that they wasn't. I don't know, but either way, it's resolved now. So like I said, I'm going to go through it, check it out, see if there's any other issues like this, and if there are, I'll let you know. $1,000 headlights held together with wire nuts. Now I get it. I've cobbled up some garbage myself. I understand. But you got a $1,000 set of headlights and that's the best you can do? I don't know. That's just not good. I mean, if you're out in the woods somewhere and you happen to tear something apart and that's all you've got with you, then by all means, do what you have to do. But yeah, don't do that if you don't have to do it. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, go down there, give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, you need to go down there and do that as well. I know I've gotten a lot of new subscribers here in the past, really just the past couple of days. It's blown up again, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful to each and every one of you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing with you. And hopefully the next video will be back out on the motorcycle. Got a few things planned. It's getting cooler. Trees are changing. And you know how we are. We like to catch some leaves when the trees start falling. Leaves start coming down and we're on the motorcycles trying to catch leaves. That's all I got for you. Oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot. No, I didn't. Peace. I'm out.